AI Browser Revolution. Welcome to today's presentation on the AI browser revolution. We're witnessing a fundamental shift in how we interact with the internet, one that could reshape the entire digital landscape. Today, we'll explore how AI-powered browsers are redefining what we've long considered the internet's front door and what this means for the future of technology and investment. The new battlefront. The AI revolution isn't just about chatbots anymore. We're seeing a complete reimagining of how we interact with the web, and two major players are leading this charge. On one side, we have Perplexity, a native AI startup that has just launched their Comet browser. On the other hand, OpenAI is reportedly developing their own competing browser, leveraging their massive user base and data advantage. But here's what's crucial to understand. This isn't just a user interface upgrade. This represents a fundamental shift from browsers as windows to browsers as agents, intelligent entities that don't just show you the internet, but actively use it on your behalf. Perplexity Comet features and capabilities. Let's dive into what makes Perplexity's Comet browser so revolutionary. At its core is the built-in Comet Assistant, which integrates directly into your browsing experience. The level of personal integration is unprecedented. The browser can access your Gmail, LinkedIn, and other personal accounts. It can sort through your emails to find and organize lists, and it maintains a persistent sidebar that stays active while you browse, dramatically reducing the need to switch between tabs. But here's the key insight. Comet isn't just showing you the internet, it's actively using it for you. This represents a fundamental shift in how we think about web interaction. Current challenges. However, this new frontier isn't without significant challenges. Privacy and data concerns top the list. Users are understandably hesitant to link their personal accounts to new companies with unclear usage policies. The extensive permissions required raise legitimate red flags about data security. We're also seeing AI hallucinations. Users report issues with the agent making mistakes when performing complex tasks like booking reservations or handling complicated workflows. Perhaps most concerning are the corporate data risks. There are growing concerns about AI systems using one person's corporate input to generate outputs for others, potentially leaking sensitive information across organizations. Market implications for investors. From an investment perspective, the implications are enormous. These AI browsers pose a two-front threat to Google's dominance. First, they could disrupt traditional search by replacing it entirely. Second, they challenge Chrome's browser market share by introducing an AI layer that sits on top of the web. But the real battle here isn't just about search or browsers. It's about who owns the default interface to user intent. This has always been valuable digital real estate, but it's being completely redefined in the AI era. Grok 4, the wild card. Now, let's talk about the wild card in this space, Grok 4. Launched just today, researchers are calling it fabulous and potentially the best model available. However, there are access issues. Users are still seeing Grok 3 in their apps despite the Grok 4 launch announcement. But here's where it gets interesting. There's potential for integration into Tesla vehicles, which could give Musk's ecosystem a significant advantage. There are also discussions about combining XAI capabilities into Tesla's broader ecosystem. This represents a complete vertical integration strategy. Musk is building the entire stack rather than relying on third-party AI providers. Build versus rent strategies. This brings us to a crucial strategic divide in Silicon Valley: build versus rent. On the build side, we have Elon Musk and Tesla constructing their entire AI stack in-house with Grok. The advantage? Complete control over technology and deployment. On the rent side, we see Amazon doubling down on their Anthropic investment and Apple leveraging their existing user trust and app ecosystem through partnerships. The prevailing Silicon Valley thinking is that owning the whole stack provides the best chance for successful product deployment and maintaining proprietary technology advantages. But both approaches have merit. What's next? Looking ahead, validation is needed. The industry is waiting for Arena.ai rankings to validate Grok 4's performance claims through neutral third-party benchmarks. User adoption will ultimately depend on overcoming privacy concerns and demonstrating real utility that justifies the extensive data access requirements. Apple's advantage in user trust could prove decisive, while Musk's vertical integration approach offers different but potentially powerful benefits. Remember, the stakes here are enormous. This isn't just about building better browsers. It's about redefining how humans interact with the digital world in the AI era. Key takeaways.
Let me leave you with 4 key takeaways. First, we're witnessing a paradigm shift from browsers as windows to browsers as agents. Second, there's a fundamental trade-off at play. More personal data equals more utility, but privacy concerns remain significant. Third, we're looking at potential market disruption that could challenge Google search and browser dominance. And fourth, we're still in the early days. This technology is evolving rapidly with significant room for improvement. The race is on to define the future of human-computer interaction. The companies that get this right won't just win market share, they'll fundamentally reshape how we access and interact with digital information. Thank you for your attention.